Good day, fellow RVers. This is Will with White Spruce Tech, coming to you from the IT dungeon here to do a short introduction to this video because it's a little rough around the edges. I actually filmed this procedure twice, doing a couple of different cabinets in my RV, and neither one of the sets that I made I was really happy with. So I'm putting together part of one and part of another. I think you'll be able to put the idea together here, but we've got a fairly nice RV. They spend a lot of time making nice cabinets, install them in the RV, and they put these wacky little spring-loaded, I think pretty ineffective struts to hold those cabinets open for you. So this is a nice, simple, inexpensive upgrade that you can make to your RV cabinets if you're unhappy with how they hold open or how they stay closed. We actually we drive some pretty rough roads, and those cabinets swing open and you're driving down the road. I mean, you're not going to go to close the cabinets and stuff. Things are falling out on the floor or on the dog sitting on the couch or something. Have not had this trouble since I made this upgrade. Again, I think that you'll be able to put it together. Pardon, it's a little rough around the edges. I'll try to improve my video quality in the future, but you'll get the idea and be able to do this upgrade yourself and make your RV a lot nicer and more livable. So hope you enjoy this. If you've got questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. And also, if you like these sorts of things, subscribe, and you can, as I come out with new things to make your life easier with nice, simple upgrades to your RV or other tech installations, hopefully I'll be able to satisfy those. So enjoy this RV upper cabinet upgrade video. Good day, folks. This is Will with White Spruce Tech. Today we're going to do a very simple RV modification here to our cabinet doors. So this is the original size. I've already done one of these just for demonstration. So this is I don't know, it just looks like maybe a 1950s technology spring-loaded cabinet door opener. I can't get it open all the way. I'm not sure why they installed those where they did and what they did. On this side, I've installed a gas strut. And these are fairly inexpensive. You can buy pairs of them for $8 and $10, depending on how big and how powerful you need them. It's always an estimate, how big's the door. They're sold by two dimensions, and that's the lengths. It's between these ball connections, and then how much they push. I think that these are 7-pounders. They're very, very lightweight, but plenty to hold this door open. And when you look at them in comparison, I mean, it's just comical. So I'm gonna take this small investment here and make a very nice improvement to my motorhome here. I'll show you some of the details and pitfalls here in just a minute as we go along. So first step is I just remove this bottom screw here. The hinge is floating freely here, and I've got a couple of ramshackle things stuffed up here so that I can hold the door open and use both hands. Okay, now that we've got the original hinge clear, we're going to install two of these ball connectors. This is the lower one, and it's too wide to fit completely on this, but I've done several of these with just 2 screw holes, and it's been very effective. So since I've got this one figured out already, it might be, I maybe wanted it a little bit higher there, but I guess that gives you room for your fingers to get underneath. I'm going to make sure that I measure and put this one at the same height so that I can get these evened up when I do my final install here. So first things first, get this in the right spot, and I'm going to just tag the top hole in first and then mark the bottom hole. I want to be right in the center of that board to get maximum strength. Right, pre-drilled the first hole and put the screw in. Did that by hand here with a hand screwdriver. And I want to make sure that this plate is clear of the wood so that the cabinet door will close all the way. That hole's in the middle of the board too. Ready to get my second hole done. Got this second bracket here. It's a little bit different than the first, not being round. And the nice thing about it is it's adjustable. And I thought about putting this on the bottom instead of the top. I suppose it's 6 one, half a dozen the other. The nice thing about this is because that's skinny, you're going to clear this faceplate when it closes. So that's one thing you might need to put this the other way with the ball facing that way, depending on how your cabinet and hinge is set up. This one actually is right next to the hinge here, but I've got plenty of room here. I don't know what sort of jig they're using to put these cabinet doors on, but looks a little imprecise. Nonetheless, I think that this is going to get me the right height, and if not, the nice thing is I was actually able to use the original holes from the other bracket, so no extra holes, and I reused the same screws actually that were on the other one too. I like those because they were the square-headed Robertson head screws for these little ones here. Sometimes these tiny stainless steel Phillips heads strip out pretty easily, so I really like reusing those square-headed screws. Let me see if I can snap this other bracket in place. Alright, so as soon as I concluded that last video, I was like, gosh, where am I going to find some small Robertson head screws? And then probably like some of you at least that were watching this segment said, well, duh, use the ones from that strut you took off. And there they go. They work perfectly well. Also, another caution is that there are apparently numerous sizes of, not only numerous sizes of those Robertson head, the square-headed screws, but also there's a metric and an SAE. So I had the wrong size to begin with. Thought I was stripping it out, but actually just needed to get the right size. So triple check that, reading glasses and a bright light, and make sure that you're getting that head completely engaged. But needless to say, I've got this the strut in this side here. Only 2 of these, but it seems very secure. The strut's up straight, and remember to put this bracket on the inside. If you put it on the outside, it's going to interface with the face front of the cabinet. So let's give it a try here. Oh, we got, see, a little better clearance, just about 2 inches, so still plenty of room to get your hand up there. And it's also still not too tall for people to get up and reach, but a nice strong strut. Boy, it's a nice strong pull there, and then it still is a little bangy. I think you can get some soft close struts. I'm not sure exactly which those might be. I might give those a try and see about a review on those. But for right now, let's see. Let's just a nice young little touch, and I've got much better opening here to get at the stuff in my storage. So that's a fairly simple and straightforward installation. Oh, and of course that's probably about twice the force as 2 of these things, so just one of these is going to work. So I'm going to have one on this side, I'll put one on the far side and the next cabinet over, and so then, you know, I won't have, not having a strut here, you'll be a lot less likely to catch things, a little easier to get things in and out. So yeah, these pneumatic struts definitely a worthwhile upgrade to your RV. Little rubber bumpers. Yeah, that's what'll do.